So this is real. MJ Holdings just pulled their Pokemon card listings from Walmart.com, and Walmart is refunding buyers. But here's the twist. They're not telling you the full story. My name's Jesse. I own HappyTigerGaming.com. I have a Harvard Business Online digital marketing strategy certification, and I'm in business school, so I'm legally allowed to have an opinion on this. This is MJ Holdings. They are the biggest distributor for Pokemon cards in the United States of America. They're also big in Canada. MJ Holdings is responsible for giving cards to places like Walmart and giving cards to places like local gaming stores. Gaming stores do not get product in unless they go through a distributor. That is the only way to get TCG product. And then you get to buy Pokemon cards from Walmart or from your local gaming store. And that's how it gets in your hands. But MJ Holdings did not do their job. Instead, they purposely held back inventory and gave it to their subsidiary, GT Collectibles, with the same business address, and then sold that product on Walmart.com for inflated prices, aka market prices. So if you weren't able to find product at Walmart, and if your LGS stopped your pre-order and canceled it, you can be assured that it's because they held product back for themselves to sell at a higher price. In the end, you're the one who ends up having to pay higher prices. They were also using the Prismatic Evolution image when they were selling the poster collection on GT Collectibles. Isn't it interesting how the largest distributor gets the image wrong? You would think they would know better, right? Now here's the problem with this. Many people thought they were buying the ETB, which is worth $142, but instead they were buying the poster collection, which is worth $39. So basically, this is a scam. This doesn't even fly on eBay, let alone Walmart.com. This should not have been allowed ever. So here's the good news. Walmart pulled their products. They pulled their products from Walmart.com. People think this is good news because now you don't have to pay these high prices. They're not selling it at an unfair price point because remember, they get it for cheaper than the stores do from them. So here's the bad news. They're not selling through GT Collectibles on Walmart.com anymore. So what do you think happens to the supply that they're hoarding? What do you think happens to that? It doesn't magically disappear. They still have to decide how to deal with this. And that's a problem. Let's say they decide to do the right thing and decide to take this hoard and distribute it like they were supposed to all along. Let's say they decide to do that. Did you know that they still make more money by doing it this way than had they done this originally? Walmart is contracted to get a good deal every time, but local gaming stores are another story. They're not contracted to get good prices at all. After distributors have their initial release, 1 or 2 weeks later, contractually, they can charge whatever they want. They don't have to honor that MSRP anymore, and they never do. So, because MJ Holdings didn't sell initially and they held back supply and hoarded it, with plans on selling it on Walmart.com, because they did this bad thing, now time's up. Prismatic Evolutions is old news. So now when they sell it, when they sell their hoard to LGSs, it's going to be at inflated market prices. In other words, it's going to be higher than what you would have had to have paid initially. Remember that pre-order that got canceled at your LGS? Well, now they finally get that same exact product in that you pre-ordered, except they have to pay twice, 3 times as much for it. So do you think you're going to get the fair price? No. In the end, the customer, you are the person who should be upset about this. In business, there's something called an opportunity cost, and MJ Holdings never had to pay this opportunity cost. They simply benefited from breaking the rules. But it actually gets worse than this. They make even more money than I'm showing you now because of their bad behavior. So as of last night, TCG players split Journey Together into 2 versions. This is the Journey Together booster box for $245. This is the Journey Together enhanced booster box for $395. And in one day, it's already sold 7 at this price, the pre-order price. If you want to know what makes one more expensive than the other, you can click the bubble. I have a video explaining it. But nobody really knew what version they were getting. Early YouTubers had the regular version. Some LGSs are getting the enhanced version. And what a lot of LGSs are doing is they had the pre-order for this one. They're only getting the better one in. So customers are actually getting a deal. Even if they paid inflated prices, a lot of them are still getting a deal. Other LGSs, local gaming stores, are cutting the pre-orders because, hey, this is technically a different product than you pre-ordered. So nobody knew what version they were getting in. It was kind of confusing at first, right? But instead of MJ Holdings having to honor the Walmart pre-order prices, Now it's sitting in their hoard. They have a better version than they initially said they did. They have the enhanced version. So now they're going to purposely keep product in the hoard, and then 1 or 2 weeks later, when they finally sell their product to the local gaming stores, they're going to sell it not for just under this price, $245. They're going to sell it for just under this price, $395. So because they don't have to honor their pre-orders on Walmart, they now make more money because there's technically nothing stopping them from holding product back. But it gets even scummier than that. Remember when you paid for the pre-order on Walmart.com and that money went to GTS Collectibles, which was actually MJ Holdings? They got an interest-free loan from you. They got that money. They got to do whatever they want with it, aka make more money off of your money. Now you're happy that Walmart finally refunded you, but they still got to use that money to get yet another unfair competitive advantage. Yeah, they had to pay it back, but borrowing money and then paying it back for no interest is a huge competitive advantage. They got the interest-free loan, and then Walmart refunded you, so now they get to hoard product instead of actually giving it to you, and then give the better product to the LGS for an inflated price, because now they can hoard product and sell it to the LGS for a higher price because it's technically 2 weeks after release when they finally release from the hoard, and it's technically a better booster box. Is this making sense? Is this fair? And what's crazy is everybody is celebrating this win from Walmart. What's stopping them from selling on Amazon through a different name? Not GT Collectibles, but a subsidiary that's not official. Maybe a different business address. What's stopping them from doing this again? Probably nothing. The Pokemon Company emailed people, this is hearsay, and they said that they're actually allowed to sell through subsidiaries. There's nothing against the rules. It was Walmart that got mad. So why doesn't Amazon just make the money off of them now? So while yes, this is a micro win for the customer, really there's such a problem with the distribution process. There's such little checks and balances. There's nothing stopping bad behavior. At the end of the day, big business always wins. And the saddest part is, it's you, the customer, who pays the price. I'm going to have Journey Together booster boxes on HappyTigerGaming.com in a week or two. I'm going to price them about 10 to 20% under whatever they are on TCG Player. You click on HTG Club and you put your email here and you'll get notified when I get those in. 10 to 15% under TCG Player prices, plus I don't charge sales tax, plus free shipping automatically on these products. It's actually a good deal. If you click on this pop-up above my head, you can subscribe to the Happy Tiger Gaming YouTube channel and you'll get notifications when I get that product in also. And if you click on the bubble to the side, you can learn more about the MJ Holdings scandal that's happening right now. See you guys later. Subscribe. Bye.